Don't worry about the guards. You're with me.
Back off, trash! If we don't know you, you don't get... Huh? Cordite? Steel Trap said you were...
Yeah, I want to see him about that. Step aside.
I don't know if,
You want to start something? With the gun?
No, I guess not. You better talk to Steel Trap. He's in the Scar Collector camp, just past the Godfishers.
Back at last.
All you are is dust.
How do you keep an idiota in suspense?
Oh, ow!
I'll tell you in this.
Tell me now!
Pathetic fanatics.
Oh, gods of sky and storm, hear my prayer. Who are you? How dare you disturb my meditations? Go away.
All you are is dust in the wind. No outside.
This is where she is.
I says to let you be. I'm just clowning around. Is that you, Cordite? Surprised you ain't ashamed to show your face around here after what you done.
I fell for the old man's bullshit. I admit that, and you had the right to call me on it. But not by selling me into slavery. You should have called me out, demanded a trial by demolition, just like I'm calling you out now.
You wanna go? I'm gassed up and ready. Let's get it on.
You see, Scar Collectors? This is what happens when you let a coward lead you. Our tradition says we give a man time to prepare his ride before a duel, but that would make it a fair fight. And cowards don't want that.
All right. I'll give you your time, asshole. But tradition also says no one hangs with us without a test. No exceptions. So if you and your shiny new friends want in, somebody's gotta play our little game. Simple. We Scar Collectors are about two things: taking slaves and rebuilding ourselves better and stronger. If you want to hang with us, you gotta either prove you got what it takes to be a slaver, or you're committed enough to mod your bod. Behind me to my left is the punishment cage, where bad slaves go to die, eventually. Now to my right is the suture self-insta-surgery kiosk. To pass the test, one of you've got to either kill the slave in the cage, or step into the kiosk and see what happens. What's it gonna be? All right then, do it. What about that? Looks like your friend's got some guts, Cordy. Unlike you. Well, welcome to the camp, chumps. Enjoy your new limb. All right, Cordy. You can hang here until you're ready. But if I find out you're fixing anything except your car, the demolition is off and the massacre is on. Deal?
Deal.
Good. Come back when you're ready.
Rangers, let's talk. Outside.
What have you done to yourself?
Right. Now we get ready to fight Steel Trap in the Murder Dome. Biggest problem will be that Steel Trap won't fight fair. He'll have the Payasos and the Godfishers attack me from the outside, like the cheater he is. So we've either got to turn him to our side, or get rid of him. Lecherito is the sort of clown who'd tell you he was on your side, then screw you in the end for a joke. The only way he'd switch sides for real is if he thought Steel Trap disrespected him, or was laughing at him behind his back. I know for a fact that Steel Trap thinks Lecherito is a sniveling little wannabe. The whole camp knows it. What we gotta do is prove it to Lecherito. I wouldn't want him if I could have him. Too crazy. If their gods tell them to follow a jackrabbit through a minefield, they'll up and follow it, even in the middle of a battle. I'd rather find a way to make them leave the camp without a fight. Can't afford the casualties right now. We should go to the slave camp. Slaves always know what's really going on, and they have no loyalty. Lean on them, and they'll tell us everything. You lead, I'll follow. For now.
I'm writing a song about Liberty Buchanan.
Really? How's it going?
I can't
Slaves and followers live down here. Feel free to pay them a visit anytime.
You think you've got it bad? The payasos made me eat my own shit, then give it a rating on his...
Somebody coming.
Who are you? Fuck yeah, they are.
Dude, you don't even know. Their leader, Star That Dreams, decides if he's gonna sacrifice somebody by talking to the clouds. And his followers believe every word that comes out of his mouth. If he told them that everybody else's heads were full of candy, they'd start digging our eyes out looking for gumdrops.
There sure is. Kill Star That Dreams.
No, that wouldn't work. I mean, they might leave, but they'd go berserk first and cut all our throats. The best way would be to get his #1 wife to tell him it was time to go. Haloed Moon, her name is. Star That Dreams thinks she's an oracle or something. He believes her sky readings like his followers believe him about everything else. Except lately, Liberty Buchanan's been whispering in his other ear, telling him about the sacrificial victims waiting for him in Colorado Springs, so he hasn't been listening to Haloed Moon as much. Still, if anyone could convince him to ride off into the sunset, it would be her. She's a true believer. Thinks the sun shines out a Star That Dreams' ass. Loves him too, like a wife, like a mother. Cleans up after him. Keeps away all the fortune hunters and fake mystics who follow him around. Only one she hasn't stopped is Liberty. STD likes power, and Liberty's got plenty. He's put Haloed Moon on the back burner, waiting for Liberty to hand him half of Colorado for kite meat.
Punk-ass pretty boy.
True enough. Got all the women in the camp just jumping out of their pants. But he's more than that. He thinks he's destined to lure the God-Fisher gods down to Earth and bring about, I don't know, some big thunderstorm apocalypse thingy. Whatever it is, when it happens, he's gonna end up on top. And all the rest of us are gonna be food for the gods. Wait a minute. You're not actually gonna talk to her, right? I mean, I thought we were just bullshitting.
She hangs around on a little platform in the Godfisher's garage. Says she's meditating. Complete weirdo.
God damn it, you asshole! If the Godfishers leave, they'll take me with them. I don't want that.
You said you wanted to quit them, right? So if they go, stay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Just don't ruin my life, okay?
My family's still alive. Gotta get out of here somehow.
Blades are almost ready, Master. You're not the Masters. Too clean smelling. Who are you? Oh, Master Cordite. Is that you? It's me. Knock, knock. I was boss slave at the company store when you were here. But I lost my eyes, and now I make blades for the Masters.
You were there the night Steel Trap drugged me and sold me off.
I was. I saw it all. That's why I lost my eyes. Steel Trap said I should stop seeing things.
Don't worry. I will avenge you.
Hope you'll take Steel Trap down a peg. Damn shame to be a slave to a man like that.
Watch out for the scar collectors. Gods of...
You disturb me again? Leave me be. I suppose I know him. One wild dog?
Do they?
You're Cordite? What do you want? Don't talk about what you don't know. You are not God-fishers. You don't know our gods. You? On the other hand, who better? Fine. How will you save Star That Dreams? Interesting. I have been thinking the same. Only an omen will convince Star That Dreams to leave this camp. And I have known for many weeks what that omen should be. I have just not found the courage to follow through. Perhaps your rude interruption is a sign that I must act. I'll tell you more here. Near the wind farm where we fly our kites is an old ice cream truck. Meet me there. But you must promise not to tell Star That Dreams of this. He must see my omen as a miracle, and not a suicide. I have taught Star That Dreams how to read the signs the sky sends us. When he finds my body, hanging from a kite, flying from the Alaska surprise truck, he will see it as a clear message to go north, which is what I have been begging him to do since we came to this Congress of Snakes. The gods do not deal in half measures. An omen must be great and terrible to be believed. The loss of a nobody would mean little to Star That Dreams. The loss of his truest love, that would move him. I love my husband more than living. And to help him achieve his destiny, I would kill myself 1,000 times over. He is the chosen of the gods, who will lead my people to their promised land and make them lords. Head toward the mechanic's garage, then take the track around past it. You will soon see the path to the wind farm. Before my courage fails me. Me a kite. There should be some usable kites near the bone pit, where we throw the limbs of the sacrifices before they are sent to the sky. Wild animals prowl there, attracted by the meat, so be careful. Take the unguarded path on the heights. Hurry. Enough people to launch it. Good. Now kill me and strap me to it. You are braver than I expected. Now, my arms and legs. Do it.
Brothers and sisters, hear me! There has been a miracle. The gods of the sky knew I was deaf to their signs. So they took my beloved halo moon as a sign, flown from a truck bearing the words Alaska's surprise. The meaning could not be clearer. Our salvation lies in the north. So pack your tents and gather your slaves, my children. We must march.
Cheap sir, why don't little
Slaving used to be fun, you know. Star Collectors, who's the man? I can't hear you! Yeah, okay. You're busy. Smart to stay focused. Well, I told Star that Dreams would keep his godfish and freaks away from our...
Who? Shit. Cordite? You're not still mad at me, are you?
I don't even remember you.
Oh, well, I asked you a question last time, and you got mad. I won't ask you again, but can I ask your friends?
I don't give a damn.
Thanks. So hey, you're kinda hot. How'd you like me to take your picture? Oh, all of you. You're all so tough and dangerous, and I got a tent nearby if you want to get comfortable. That's a better answer than I usually get. So, what can I do you for? How do you have that? I thought I hit that where... No! I've never seen that tape in my life! I don't know what you're talking about. No! Please, don't hurt me. Here's the camera you can play the tape on. Just watch it in the playback window. It's, well, I've kind of got a thing for Liberty Buchanan. She's so commanding, you know? Every time she comes out of her compound, I try to sneak some footage of her, too.
Pathetic.
So one time, I was following her around, and I shot her talking to Steel Trap, and, well, if the other gangs heard what Steel Trap said about them, boom, you know? Like, big. I was gonna show it to the payaso boss, Lecharito, the next time Steel Trap picked on me, but, anyway, you've got it now.
Never trusted the godfish.
I've seen scar collectors with bolt-on arms, legs, hands, eyes. Too bad there's no such thing as a bolt-on personality, huh? Well, if it isn't last year's model and his gang of nobodies. Howdy, Cordite. You here to kiss my ass and ask me to switch sides? Well, you're gonna have to get that tongue in deep, you hear me? 'Cause Los Payasos don't side with losers, yeah? And you're the biggest loser in Colorado. You had everything, clown. King of the Scar Collectors, kickbacks from Padre Patriarch, the respect of the Eastern Plains. And now look at you, crawling to poor old Lecherito, who you never even gave the time of day back when you were riding high. Well, fuck you, big man. Fuck you with Steel Trap's rusty-ass roto...
You through?
Shit, I ain't even getting warmed up, but it can wait. I can drag you coming or going. You got something to say, say it. I'd love to hear a grown man beg. You? Saved my life? Ha! You're about cunt hair from getting gut shot yourselves. How the fuck you gonna save me? You what? Let me see that, pendejos. Madres! They've been zooming me for weeks! Telling me the payasos are an integral part of the plan, and now I find out they're using me for martial bait?
Trust you to be blinded by a pat on the head.
Fuck you, has-been. But alright, I'll back your play. I still think you're yesterday's lunch and a high horse snob, but At least you never shit in my face and told me it was candy. Whenever you're ready, the payasos will be right behind you. Now get off my porch!
What? You ready now? About fucking time. Gas up, you piece of shit, and meet me at the arena. Hope you're ready to die, Cordy. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready for the war to settle the score? The wonder in the tundra, the demolition to rule the coalition. That's right, you plebes. Whoever wins this rumble is the new king of the jungle. So you all better
quit talking and start fighting.
Way to ruin my moment, speed bump. All right, fine. Let the vehicular homicide begin!
The usurper is dead. Ironclad Cordite is your king once more.
Cordite! 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 Cordite!
Mine. The collectors are mine again. Another trial bested. Now there is only my return to the East to accomplish. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten our deal. You have stood by me, I will stand by you. Until we take our revenge on that honorless fool, the Patriarch, I am yours to command. The moment he's dead, I take the Scar Collectors east like I promised. But first, his daughter, lead on.
Well, hey. Guess you graduated from follower to leader now. Go right in.
Ironclad Cordite. I was wondering what made my shaky little coalition of pawns self-destruct. I should have guessed it was you. I'm impressed. You know how to light matches inside a fireworks factory. Bravo. But really, it's not you I'm angry at. A dog can't be blamed for fighting to the top of a trash heap. That's its nature. I reserve my anger for my father, who should have killed you when he had you.
I would have if I was him.
Instead, he held you, in case you might be useful one day in some political bargain. Old fool. He fails to understand that bargains and alliances just lead to endless, unwinnable wars. Why can't he see the simple truth? That only by ruling everything and everyone can one truly have peace. Only in empire is there stability. A world in chaos is ripe for the taking, and you, intentionally or not, have made the taking of it just a little bit easier. You killed Val for me. I wish you'd done the same to Vic, but at least you put him on ice. So, thanks. Nonetheless, I benefited. Now I'm...
Liberty Buchanan? My name is Lucia Wesson, and I call you out for the deaths of my family and the kidnapping of my father. Return him to me without delay. Also, I demand satisfaction from you. Gun to gun.
That'll have to wait until we're done here. But you can speed the proceedings and the release of your father if you switch sides and fight for me.
No, thank you, Miss Buchanan. I know what my father would say to such a proposal. Unfortunately, it's not fit for polite company. Or yours.
Then you'll have no one to blame but yourself when he dies, will you? Now, where were we? Oh, right. Whatever ultimatum you're here to give me, I'll save you the trouble and give you one of my own. Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay, and you die alone, far from home. What do you say? Then you're not going home. Kill these fools.
Salutations and stamens!
us off!
Won. You want to take me to my father? I'll go quietly. Then fuck you! I'll take some of you bastards with me!
About time.
daughter. Now for the father. I will not be satisfied until I see Buchanan dead at my feet. Are you ready to take down the Patriarch? Is that really what you want? I can't guarantee I can keep them in check. Might get a lot of collateral damage. Fine. The gangs will stay here until I return and prepare for the march to Kansas. Let's ride.
Thank you for the rescue, friends. Forgive me for not looking my best. These savages haven't allowed me a bath or a change of clothes since they kidnapped me. I'm Percival Wesson of the 100 Families.
Daddy? Oh, thank God I found you. I've been praying for this day.
Peaches, you're alive. I can't believe it. I was so afraid that...
Oh, but Daddy, Mama and little Percy are dead. The Dorseys killed them in the Garden of the Gods. I couldn't protect...
Hush, Lucia, hush. You would have saved them if it was possible to do so. I know that. Aren't you the bravest daughter that ever was?
I tried to be, Daddy. I went after Nelius Dorsey to get my revenge. The Rangers and I found him and confronted him.
You talked to Nelius?
I pulled the trigger on him myself. Mama and Percy, I got justice for them.
It's complicated. No, it's not. I won't lie to you, Lucia. Not when you're all I have left. Nelius told you the truth.
Oh, Daddy.
I'm sorry, darling. Truly. You see, years ago, the Patriarch asked me to get some men together and disrupt a meeting of the Dorseys, who were agitating to establish elections in Colorado. Saul, he didn't feel it was time for that yet. So we showed up in hoods, brandishing clubs, ready to teach them all a lesson. But it only took one Dorsey fighting back, and I started shooting instead of swinging. I was just so mad that they'd turn on the man who had saved us all. Well, once one was dead, we had to kill the rest, didn't we? I mean, we couldn't let my sins tarnish Saul's reputation. So we hunted him down. Until Nelius showed up at our doorstep, I thought we'd got them all. Not in so many words. Maybe I just thought that's what he wanted. He certainly wasn't displeased when I told him what had happened. He just told me to be damn sure I got all the witnesses. And we never spoke of it again.
Oh, Daddy, Mama, and Percy, they'd still be alive if you hadn't killed those Dorseys. It all comes back around to you. What do I do now, Rangers? What do I do with my father? Let him live or die by the rule of law that he talked so much about when I was growing up. Yes, that seems just.
Whatever the judgment is, I will accept it. I deserve any punishment they mete out.
Then I will take you to Sheriff Daisy. Let's go home, Father. Goodbye, Rangers. And thank you